Welcome to Coastal Cooking with your host, Carmela Campbell. Coastal Cooking is celebrating our 20th anniversary of bringing you the Gulf Coast's finest chefs cooking their delicious recipes with natural gas. This show is brought to you by Pensacola Energy, clean, efficient, natural gas. And now, Coastal Cooking.
My guests today are Sal and Joe Dibella, the owners of Italy's finest pizzeria here in Pensacola. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Carmela. Thanks for having us.
It is so good to have you all, and we're in for a treat today because we are going to learn how to make some authentic Italian dishes.
That's right.
That you serve at your restaurant. And tell us, Joe, what the first dish is.
First dish is chicken scallopini.
Chicken scallopini. Yeah. We want everyone to know you don't just have pizza.
No, we got a lot more than pizza. We got a full pasta menu, full desserts, full service restaurant, not just pizza and pop. We have everything.
And the first dish is one of your special entrees.
Right, we're going to start off with chicken scallopini today.
All right, Joe, what's the first step?
All right, so we're melting some butter. Bottom of the pan. In the meantime, we're going to dredge some chicken in flour. It's already been dipped in some salt and pepper.
Now this is very thin.
Very thin. We beat it out a little bit.
Right, you always want to use the meat cleaver to get it nice and thin, so make sure it's nice and thin so it cooks thoroughly.
And you do want it kind of an even thickness.
Right, you want an even thickness so it does cook even.
Yeah,
exactly.
Nice and thin. Mm-hmm. All right, and then we're going to fry these.
I love it when you can cook this very quickly.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
It won't take any time, will it? And this is all-purpose flour?
Yeah, all-purpose flour, exactly.
Okay, perfect. And what do you serve this with, Sal?
This usually comes with a side of spaghetti.
Wash my hands real quick.
The other options are vegetables or salads, but the typical dish is we serve it on the bed of pasta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your most popular entree? Is there one?
I would say our lasagna dish is probably the most popular, but a lot of our chicken parmesan and veal parmesan is very, very popular. That is chini alfredo with shrimp. Goes really well. But yeah, we have a lot of popular dishes. Probably lasagna is the most popular, I would say.
Okay. And of course, this can be made with veal.
Yeah, absolutely. The same dish. Both
Veal
options. You come in and
scallopini.
get chicken scallopini or veal scallopini just upon request. We also have the veal parmesan, chicken parmesan. Either way, whatever people prefer. Both of them all serve them with a bed of pasta, garlic bread, the salad. So it's
Perfect.
Very popular.
Perfect. So you're waiting for these to brown.
So we're going to brown both sides. And then we're turning the heat off. And we're going to add parsley and capers. And a little bit of peanut. Reduce it a little bit.
And voila.
There we go. It's not that hard.
We've got chicken scallopini,
It's not hard at all.
Certainly isn't. You know, you guys have been in the restaurant business
A long time.
all your life.
Yeah, whole life. My dad started off, he was at the University of Law, I believe, from 76 to 91.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the last few years, he had a place on Navy Boulevard in the old Zare Shopping Center. And when we left there, we were in Foley, Alabama, in the outlet mall. We had 2 stores there for roughly 15 years, and then one in Bel Air Mall in Mobile for 9 years.
You've been
We've been there a
around.
long time. We've never left Pensacola, so we commuted. So it's been
That is great.
Yeah, lots of hours, lots of driving.
I bet a lot of our viewers remember those eating places that you had
I'm sure they
before.
do. I know University Mall used to be a huge hit back in the day. That was the only mall that people went to.
Yes.
And they'd come in, watch them spin the pizzas. We had the jukebox and all that. And several of our customers have followed us, through Foley because the outlet mall people would go over there and shop. So we've been around doing it for quite a long time. And nothing's changed. Same recipe. Mom and Dad still involved there every day. All of our recipes are the same recipes that have been handed down. Nothing's ever changed. So people say you got to change with the times. We change some things, but the recipes never change.
Well, why change a good thing?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's all about the ingredients, and
It sure is.
we're not a franchise or anything like that. But we use the top of the line ingredients, and it's just we have pride in our food, so we make sure we put out a good quality product.
And I know you've got patrons that have been with you for years.
For years and years, I can say we've
You
had,
can probably see the next generation coming
next
in.
generation. They've watched me grow up, and now they're watching my children grow up. So it's pretty interesting. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It definitely makes you feel good.
I love that. And you can't beat a family business. Nothing against chains or anything
Right,
like
nothing
that.
at all.
But a family business, that they are going to be there, and that they do take pride
Yeah, we
in
take pride.
ingredients. There's
Yeah.
not a big changeover.
No, there's not. And we use high dollar ingredients and pretty much some of the best stuff you can get. And we're typically 2 of us are always there, but there's never a time when no one's there. So one of us is always there, sometimes 2 or 3 of us. And just got to keep your eye on it, make sure everything goes smooth and you're putting out a good quality product. That's what's really important for a family business these days.
Customer service and great
Customer
food.
service and great food, you know.
You can't beat it. And I tell you what, this smells great.
It does. It
Just
smells
at this
delicious. I'm
point,
getting hungry.
just at this point, Joe, it smells great.
Smells
You
good?
haven't even added the wine yet.
No, not yet.
It just gets better, right?
Oh, yeah.
I want to say thank you for having us. I know for years we've been talking about trying to get on the show. We've just never been able to coordinate it, but it's...
Well, you
nice
know,
to do
I especially want you to definitely be on now because you've got a new location.
Right, on 9th Avenue. We were on Davis Highway for a little while
Yes.
in the strip mall, and we had a parking issue. The parking just wasn't sufficient. When we first got there, the shopping center was somewhat empty, not leased, and we had a little bit of parking. Then as he fully leased it, there was just a parking issue, and we knew the building was going to come available because my dad has owned that building. So when Peter Brown's moved in, we came in and did a total renovation. Took us, a little longer than we expected, but everything's new. New electrical, plumbing, everything. Whole new store, full bar. So
Yeah.
hopefully people come check
And
us out.
so easy to get to. Ninth
Yeah, right on 9th
Avenue.
Avenue, right up from PSC,
Right.
and plenty of parking. We do full bar catering right next to the mall for holidays. People will be shopping, so they
Yeah.
can come see us. We do lots of employee group parties, and we'll also deliver lunches we do a lot of medical reps. They come in and call us ahead of time. We deliver to a lot of the doctors in town.
Great.
So
Wow,
Yeah.
y'all do a lot.
All right, we're almost
Our
finished.
chicken is done.
Almost, yeah. So now we're going to add some capers.
Typically, you'll find this in the scallopini.
right,
All right. We're going to add some parsley.
Fresh parsley.
Fresh parsley. A little salt. A little pepper. All right, and then we're going to turn the heat on. And we're going to add some peanut.
I'm going to stand back.
You
Do
wanna
I
stand?
need to stand back?
it's okay. We've been doing this a long time. We'll be fine.
All right. So as soon as you let this reduce just a little bit,
Oh, now comes the aroma.
Right, now the good stuff.
Wow.
That's why it's important to have your chicken nice and even because you're cooking it. You're going to make sure it's thorough, and then you have all this you're going to add to it. So.
And you left all the scrapings in the pan, didn't you?
I leave everything in the pan.
That's the flavor, too.
That's the secret.
Can't
That's
get-
the delicious stuff.
So many people just scrape that pan and get rid of it and,
Yeah.
do this step. But
Yeah, you got to have that. You got to leave that in the pan. It's like cooking with gas. It's something you have to do. I can't
That's
imagine
right.
cooking without gas.
I know.
Yeah,
Do you have the pizza ovens on gas,
of
too?
course.
huh?
Everything's on gas.
All
We're
right.
in Sicilian. That's why we cook on his gas. I didn't know anything else existed.
All right. We reduce that a little bit. We add chicken back for just a minute. Let that marinate a little bit. Add a little bit of lemon juice. All right, let that simmer for just a minute. And
Oh,
plate.
and let all those flavors marry
right.
and soak into that chicken. Wow. Now, what type of wine did you use for this,
I used
Joe?
some Pinot.
Pinot.
Grigio.
Is it typically a white wine?
Have to go
White
white wine.
wine.
Yeah,
Whatever you like.
Grigio, Chardonnay, whatever your
Okay.
choices.
All right. So what is your favorite Italian food? Do you all have one that you grew up on that's really...
Yeah, I would say the
favorite?
Alfredo sauce is probably, the white sauce is
Is
probably
it?
my favorite. Yeah, I like it with everything. Usually the shrimp Alfredo is my number one
You
dish.
can add just
That's
about
my go-to.
anything to it, can't
Yeah,
you?
just about anything. Chicken, shrimp. My favorite dish is probably the fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. That's just very popular.
It's one of my favorites. What
It's
about you,
everything.
Joe?
I like it all. That's my problem. I eat everything. It's all good.
Yes, it is. And I'm just so glad that you all are bringing those authentic dishes and keeping them in Pensacola.
Well, thank you for having us. Like I said,
Yes.
yeah, we've been doing it a long time. It's good to be back in Pensacola. For a while there, we were over in Alabama, so it was a long hike. But it's good to come back and see the familiar faces from regular customers. We appreciate it.
Right.
All right, we're ready to
The
serve.
Ready to
location is
serve.
just wonderful. I hope everybody comes and checks us out. It's
They need to.
totally remodeled, lots of parking. It's
Yes.
hopefully they'll like it. I think we put a lot of work in
For
it.
lunch and dinner, right?
Lunch and dinner. Open 6 days a week. We're closed on Sundays.
Okay.
Open 11 o'clock every day, and we close just depends on time. We never close before 10, but usually open a lot later on the weekends and through the holiday season.
That sounds great. Look at this. Our chicken scallopini is beautiful. Let's put that right up here in front, Joe.
There we go.
We've got another chicken dish, and this is chicken marsala coming up.
Absolutely. That
Okay.
sounds delicious.
We're
I'm
going to
ready.
start that right after these messages. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Heat pumps don't pump much heat. In fact, heat from an efficient natural gas heater can be 30% warmer, and you can get up to an $800 rebate when you install one. Warming up to natural gas yet? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Did you know that BTU for BTU natural gas can be up to 50% cheaper than electricity? And did you know Pensacola Energy is offering rebates up to $1,000 when you switch from an electric water heater to natural gas? In the end, it's your money. You can put it in your pocket, or you can watch it go down the drain. Contact Pensacola Energy to learn how you can start saving now.
Heating water with electricity versus natural gas can cost twice as much, and tankless natural gas water heaters can add even more savings. So don't get soaked with higher energy costs. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com. Natural gas dryers may cost a little more than electric ones, but they dry clothes quicker, making them cost half as much to run. So now who's getting taken to the cleaners? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Welcome back. Our next dish is chicken marsala.
Yes, ma'am.
Joe, you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
We're ready.
Okay, so we're taking a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, melting the butter. We're going to add mushrooms, a little salt and pepper, and cook up our mushrooms first.
Okay.
So everything we use all in one pan.
I love one pan dishes.
One pan.
Don't you?
Real easy, right?
Now, this is unsalted butter?
Unsalted butter, extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
We're going to add some mushrooms.
This could probably be any type of mushroom you want.
Yeah, any type of mushroom you want, exactly.
A little salt and pepper.
Really important to use high quality olive oil. It makes a huge difference.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
People don't realize
They
what
don't.
a difference it makes, but
There's a big
you're right.
difference.
So these are going to just,
Saute for just a little bit. Get some of the water out of them.
looks great. That looks great. And this is typical veal marsala, where you use the marsala, not veal, chicken marsala. It could be veal.
Could be veal.
right?
Either one, whatever
Yeah.
you choose. Yeah, chicken or veal.
But you use the marsala wine.
Right, and the Marsala wine does have a very distinct taste. It tastes like Marsala, and some people, it may be a little strong for some people. So the other option with this dish is, instead of using Marsala wine, would be use any kind of white wine.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, my favorite's the Marsala, but some people say it might be a little bit strong for them.
Yeah.
But you could use any kind of Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay, any kind of white wine that comes out real well as well. And like I said,
Perfect.
chicken or veal, same thing, no difference.
Perfect. Speaking of Marsala wine, you all have a extensive bar.
Oh yes, we do. That's one thing we have. We should let everybody know. We have a full bar. The building's been totally remodeled. 3 big
It's
screen
a
TVs.
long bar.
It's a long bar. We probably have it's about 50. We could probably feed about 40 or 50 people in the bar section. It's totally separate from the restaurant. Very nice and classy. We have a variety of wines, all different types of cocktails, anything you can imagine. You know, it's pretty much anything you can imagine. Several draft beers, maybe a dozen draft beers in bottles, and it's just a real nice atmosphere. It's great for like business after hours. We have a lot of people that come after work and have a glass of wine, you know, some appetizers. And during football, we'll have the 3 TVs. You can watch some football or baseball or whatever's going on. And yeah, full bar, full menu. Bar's kind of separate, so it's real private and real quiet. Real nice.
It's kind of separate from you can just have more of a dining experience, I might
Right.
say, in the other part of the restaurant. But enjoy that for just more casual, come in and have a drink.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a pizza or whatever.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. We have a lot of
you
families
got-
that come in and sit in the dining room, and then the husbands or wives on their
Yeah.
date night, they'll come sit at the bar and, you know,
Yeah.
enjoy TV, a couple glasses of wine or a cocktail, and it's a little private. Yeah, it's a very,
Yeah, something for everyone.
something for everyone. Like I said, full bar. Anything you can imagine, we got it.
That sounds great. This is looking good too, Joe.
Looking good?
Mushrooms are sauteing beautifully. Need a little bit more time?
Just another minute, maybe even 30 minutes,
Okay.
30 seconds or so.
And also,
Okay.
I guess we're getting close to the fall season. I should mention we do have a large deck out front, and as the football season approaches, we will have TVs on the deck and outdoor seating and service on the deck. So if anybody wants to come and
Great.
enjoy some football games on Saturdays or Monday nights, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful, nice fall weather, they're more than welcome to come see us, and they can sit out on the deck. Or in the
That
bar.
is such a nice feature, especially for Pensacola. You know, our climate is so nice in the fall.
Right.
And really, you know, we've got a shorter winter than most places, so you can probably enjoy that outdoor dining for a lot longer than you could anywhere else.
Yeah, like I said, that window in Florida is a little different. It's almost too hot to be outside right now, but football season's around the corner, and we'd love, have a full deck. We'll have 3 TVs out on the deck for the football season in full service, so people are more than welcome to come hang out with us. They want to sit outside, enjoy some of that beautiful fall weather.
Oh, that's
Eat some good
great.
food and have some cocktails. We're looking forward to it.
Sounds like
Should be a lot of fun.
sounds like a good time
yeah.
for sure. So the chicken is going to go in next, right?
Chicken next. We're going to put in
And
flour.
we'll do the same procedure.
Right, flour. It's got a little salt and pepper on the chicken.
And you would serve this with the pasta too?
Right, this comes with the pasta, garlic bread, and salad as well.
Now, do you all let your guests pick the pasta they want, or do you suggest certain pasta?
Usually we suggest a pasta, but absolutely, if there's something that they want, it's no problem. We can make pretty much anything. Like I said, we're hands-on operators. So if it's something that's not typical, it may take us a few extra minutes, but we'll let them know. But we have no problem making pretty much whatever.
Such a nice service.
Thank you.
And that chicken. Well, that's going to be good. I love
Like I said,
it.
catering and parties, we also do a lot of that as well. So if everybody has, we can accommodate any catering needs. Like I said, anywhere from small lunch parties to 400, 500 people at Sacred Heart Hospital, we've done it all. So, with any kind of, a little bit of notice, we can accommodate pretty much, large catering, small catering, weddings, anything they can think of, we can make it happen for them.
Great.
Yes.
And they can certainly find all that information on your website?
Yes, ma'am, on our website, or they can just call the store and talk to either Joe or Sal if they need, we can cater, we can monitor, or we can change the catering menu to their needs depending on what they're looking for. But yeah, we're very flexible with that, and we got a lot of experience with it. So we actually enjoy that. It's a lot of fun.
You have got a lot of experience.
Yes, we do.
These
A lot
guys
of
know
experience.
what they're doing. They've been in it for a long,
long
time.
time.
So these are going to brown, Joe.
They're gonna brown.
Okay.
So after we brown them, we'll put them aside. We'll add some Marsala wine. We'll let that reduce a little bit. And just put it all back together. We're gonna put some mushrooms and some parsley and some lemon juice. That's it.
That's it.
Sounds yummy, and then maybe finish it off with some good desserts, right?
Speaking of desserts, you brought 2 of them.
Yeah, I only brought
here.
a couple.
But let's talk about these because this is something that is also Italian that you
Right.
include on your menu.
We have cannoli and tiramisu, as well as some other desserts at this restaurant. We have toasted almond cakes, spumoni. We run specials on various cheesecakes for desserts as well. I just brought a couple. I know it was just 2 of you guys, so I figured.
That's right. And we're going to have to split them in half. Me and the cameraman,
Okay.
yeah.
I think
We
you guys
split
can handle that.
everything.
I got you.
Tell us what is in the cannoli.
The cannoli is basically, it's a ricotta cheese base with sweetener, chocolate chips, and I can't give you all the secrets about the
That's
cannoli
right,
food,
that's
because we
right.
make it, or the
That's
tiramisu.
right.
But it's a lady finger cream. It's really delicious. I highly suggest people to come try them out. And we also do that on the catering menu as well. These cannolis, we have a smaller version cannoli so we can, do bite size for parties and stuff like that. So, but we have a huge variety: spumoni ice cream, toasted almond cake, New York cheesecake, lots of good stuff.
Well, now you and Joe are there in the kitchen. What about
All the
Mom
time.
and Dad?
Mom and Dad are there too. They're usually
Are
walking
they in
around
there
the dining
cooking,
room.
or are they?
They don't really do too much hands-on cooking. They just like to come back and check on us and make sure we're doing it the way
Right.
it's supposed to be done.
And
Usually
they
they're
like-
around the dining room socializing.
I was
just
going
hanging
to
out.
say,
Yeah, my
they
dad-
like mingling with
They
the
like
guests.
mingling with the people. My dad will be there and they have a glass of wine and talk to some of the
Yes.
guests. A lot of our customers have been with us for years. So like I said, they've watched me grow up. Now they're watching my kids grow up, and it's like one big family.
It
So
is.
A lot of people in Pensacola, they've just been really good
One
to
big
us. And
family.
we appreciate it. Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I know your Mom and Dad are proud of you all, that you're carrying on the tradition.
Yep.
Because that's important.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
And your heart is in it, which is good.
Yeah, it's definitely a passion. I love cooking. I love being a restaurant based. I'm a people person. I just love. I love being around my customers. I've known them for years, and we've it's like an extended family.
Yes.
All right.
That's
We're gonna
wonderful.
back up a little Marsala. Let it reduce a little bit.
It's going to cook down,
Yep.
kind of thicken a little bit, Joe.
Take it just a little bit.
There's that aroma again.
Smells good.
All right, we're gonna add chicken. Add some mushrooms. A little bit of fresh parsley. A little bit of lemon juice. I want that to simmer for a little bit.
Oh my goodness, doesn't that look delicious? 2 different chicken dishes.
Yeah, chicken. It will be delicious.
Real easy.
Ah, very easy.
Yep, one pan.
Very easy. And you can have your chicken prepped and just get all the rest of your ingredients and you're ready to go.
That's right. Just make sure, like I said, you always want to get a meat flavor and kind of your chicken out.
Right.
Make sure it's nice and even. Otherwise, wrap it in saran wrap, use a can, or several things we can use. I guess some people out here use frying pans. So, but,
Cast iron skillet.
Cast iron skillet.
skillet.
just get it nice and even because you want to make sure that it
Right.
cooks thoroughly.
Yeah. And really, I think it's easier to eat too.
Yeah, it is.
That way.
And it just absorbs all those good tastes and every bite's equal.
Absolutely.
Makes it a lot better.
This looks like it's ready to plate.
It's about ready to plate. Yes, it is.
Looks
Turn
wonderful.
some heat off, please. All right.
Beautiful dish, isn't it?
Looks delicious. Mm-hmm. Never get tired of it. Every day.
Get all those drippings, Joe.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't miss any of it.
That's
Look at
right.
that. Now that is chicken marsala.
That's chicken
delicious.
marsala.
It sure does. Beautiful. Thank you, Joe, for 2 special Italian
Well, thank
chicken
you.
dishes here. In our next segment, we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
It's all about pizza. Your
My
specialty.
favorite, yeah.
And we're also going to talk more about your catering
Okay.
and things. So you don't want to miss that. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Cooking with natural gas is more controlled than using an electric range. But more importantly, they're less expensive to operate. Don't get burned with electric. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
You have a choice. Energy that comes from burning dirty coal or energy from a clean natural source. Pensacola Energy Natural Gas. You have a choice. A bulky electric hot water heater that runs out of hot water, or a sleek tankless water heater that gives you hot water for as long as you need it. Choose a natural gas tankless water heater and get up to $1,000 in rebates from Pensacola Energy. To learn more, call Pensacola Energy today.
Heat pumps don't pump much heat. In fact, heat from an efficient natural gas heater can be 30% warmer, and you can get up to an $800 rebate when you install one. Warming up to natural gas yet? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com. Natural gas dryers may cost a little more than electric ones, but they dry clothes quicker, making them cost half as much to run. So now who's getting taken to the cleaners? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
We promised you pizza, and look at this. This is just a sampling of what they'll find
That's right.
at Italy's finest pizzeria. And Joe, tell us about the calzone.
Well, the calzone, we've been making calzones for a long time. So you get a base of ricotta on the inside, you get cheese, then you can add whatever meats and vegetables you'd like inside. And we fold it over to like a half moon, and we bake it.
And that's pizza dough.
Pizza dough.
Look at that.
Yeah, with basically a ricotta cheese base, and we serve that with a side of marinara sauce.
Oh.
So that would come with that.
That looks so good. It looks like a piece of pie.
Yeah, piece of heaven.
Thick piece of pie, huh? And then, Sal, what's our next one?
That's our New York style. That's our traditional hand-tossed New York style pizza, which we've been making for years. That particular one is pepperoni and black olive. But yeah, that's a 16-inch large New York style pizza. That's your basic thin crust pizza. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Looks great.
Yeah.
And then we've got our
And then we got the Chicago style, if anybody's familiar with that. Chicago style is a wonderful pizza. It does take a little bit longer to cook, usually about 20 minutes, but it's well worth the wait. It's basically a layer of dough with all your toppings, and then another layer on top, and then sauce and pecorino romano on top. But it's a very, one slice of that, it'll do you in, but it's really delicious. You get any toppings you want in the center. It does take a few more minutes for it to cook than the traditional pizza, but it's well worth the wait. It's very,
Can you
very
get just a
delicious.
slice of that?
Absolutely. Well, we have to order the whole pie, but you know,
Okay.
you could. Yeah, it feeds quite a few people. But
I was going to say, you
yeah.
could make a party out of that.
Yeah, that's definitely a party. That's pizza heaven right there. That's it's really good, thick pizza. There's a lot in it. I mean, I'm a big guy, and probably a slice of that does me in. But it's a very popular pizza. Like I said, it's layered dough
bet.
and deep dish.
And that started in Chicago?
That started in Chicago. It sure did. Yeah. And this is our Sicilian style, which started in Sicily, which is where my mom and dad are both from. Originally from Sicily, all of our family. And this is the Sicilian style pizza, which was very popular how it originated over there. And it is a rectangular pan pizza. It's a 2-bake process, and it's got sauce, cheese, and basically any toppings you would like to get on top. It's a rectangle pizza. A lot of people are probably familiar with that because that's what we used to serve in University Mall. That was probably our second.
And that's the typical
bestseller.
way it's
That's
done in
typical
Italy,
way. That's
right?
exactly how it's done in Italy, and we haven't changed anything. We're still doing it the same way.
And what's the 2 process?
Well, it's a par baked crust. You make your pizza dough. You make the crust. You rise it. You cook it. You half bake it. You let it cool down, and then on the second go around, you put your sauces and cheeses and all your
I see.
toppings around.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes through, and it's
Okay.
it's a little more time consuming, but it's delicious. And like I said, that's the same Sicilian pizza they've been serving for years, and that's basically the
And
pizza from the town we were from.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. And
It
a lot
really
of people remember
is.
it from University Mall, and it's still the same. Nothing has changed.
Oh, it looks so good. Looks great. And then, of course, you've got your catering. And
Yeah.
you brought a sample of
Yeah, I
what...
just brought part of a sample. Actually, I brought this for you guys, but this is just a basic sample of catering. This is what we call half pans. You can get this in any pasta, but typically, if you call and you say you need a half pan for a luncheon for 8 people or so, this is what you would get. You get a tray of lasagna, a tray of house salad, and a loaf of our garlic bread, which I didn't bring. I just kind of brought these for you guys. I know you said you were trying to cut back on the bread, but this is just typical catering. But we can do all of our pastas the same way. We can do, chicken parm, baked ziti, veal, chicken, anything you can think of, and these are half pans, like I said, and we can do house salads, Greek salads, antipasta salads, chef salads, so.
And dessert.
And desserts, obviously. You
And
can't forget
dessert.
desserts.
Don't forget
so
desserts.
Hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Tell us what the secret of making good pizza dough is.
First of all, it's quality ingredients, and there's kind of a process involved. You have to have quality ingredients, and you have to have a quality mixer to mix the dough.
Okay.
So it's very sensitive. You can overmix dough, you can undermix dough, and it creates a huge problem. So you got to have high quality ingredients, a good mixer. You have to have fresh dough. You have to let it raise. It's a 2-step process. Again, a lot of people try to make it a 1, but it's not. You got to let it cut it, ball it, make sure all the air's out of it, let it raise, press it down, and then let it raise the second time around, and then it's good to go. But it's the most important thing I would say would be the ingredients in a dough mixer. You really need to have a good dough mixer.
When you roll it out, and I know sometimes you have to add more flour to it, does that make it tough?
Yeah, I mean, if the dough is a little soft, you would add flour to make it, a little harder, and vice versa, you would add water if it was too tough. But we hand roll all our dough, so there's no
Oh, and do
machines
you do the
involved.
spinning?
We do the spinning thing.
Throw it up in the air
Yeah,
and-
ever since I was a little kid, unfortunately, yeah. But it's fun. It's a good time. Yeah, we spin the pizza, and unfortunately, in this situation where we're located, you can't actually watch us spin it because the kitchen's kind of closed off
Right.
because we have the bar. But if everybody remembers University Mall back in the days, we used to spin it out front, but we still do the same thing. Yeah, it stretches out, throw it in the air, stretches the pizza out.
And it
Yeah.
really doesn't, that's all it does is stretches it out.
Yeah, it just
really.
stretches it out. It's more
Okay.
for show.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of fun, though.
It
It's
is.
tradition. It keeps the tradition in the pizza, so that's important
Absolutely.
for us.
Because that's authentic Italian.
Yep, and that's how we do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to give everyone our telephone number. If you would like written copies of today's recipes, you can call Pensacola Energy at 436-5050, or you can visit our website, www.coastalcooking.com. Sal, tell our viewers again where you're located.
We're located at 6014 North 9th Avenue, just a couple blocks up from PSE, the old Cooter Browns building, which we totally remodeled. We're open 11 o'clock Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Phone number is 607-8575. We have a Facebook page. Come like us, Italy's Finest Pizzeria. And our website, Italy'sFinestPizzeria.com. It's got all of our information on there.
Yes, great bar, great food, great service. What else can I say? Great location.
It's just a good time. Like I said, we have a full bar, catering, full menu. It's just a really nice place. We put a lot of effort into remodeling the place. So
And for our viewers that do want to, are interested in your catering, they can check it out on your website.
absolutely, check it on the website. And like I said, if there's something we can cater directly to a specific need, just give us a call. Ask for Joe or Sal, and we'll take care of you.
All right, sounds great, guys. Well, thank you for
thank
all
you.
of this
Thanks for having
delicious
us.
food and your special dishes and your desserts. What a treat this is. I think it's time to, as they say in Italy, mangia.
Manja.
Means to eat, and we are going to certainly enjoy all of this today. And our viewers can certainly come to Italy's Finest Pizzeria and enjoy it too.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing them.
All right. And thank you all for joining us. We'll be back next week for more Coastal Cooking.
This has been Coastal Cooking with your host, Carmela Campbell. Coastal Cooking is brought to you by Pensacola Energy, clean, efficient natural gas. Join us each Sunday at 6 p.m. for more Coastal Cooking.